Hey everyone, and welcome to my kitchen and into the world of some pretty cool wines. I just got off the phone earlier on this afternoon to Daniel Fishel, one half of the husband and wife team behind the Linnaea label. Daniel and his wife Michelle Edwards are living a pretty sweet life by the sounds of it. I'd like to give you a bit of background to these guys and their label because I think it's really interesting, and then we'll have a look at a couple of their wines. These two lobbed on my doorstep and immediately grabbed my attention. I posted pics of these wine labels onto Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and they got plenty of love. I read the press release and their tasting notes and was really impressed by their style. The labels started in 2008 in the Napa Valley in California, which is where these guys had been living and working. Daniel, a viticulturalist, and Michelle, who was making wine for some kick-ass top shelf labels, thought it was about time they start doing it for themselves. With some access to great fruit and facilities, their venture was born. They moved to Melbourne in 2010, which remains their base, but they don't seem to be home much, not wanting to confine their wines to a region or country for that matter. They're on the move. Currently, their portfolio features a Cabernet from Heathcote in Victoria, a Cabernet from Napa, a Moscato from Italy, and a Barolo too, which is soon to be launched. If that wasn't enough, Daniel spends a month consulting in China, with Michelle doing the same in the States. And all of this with two daughters under the age of 5. Well done. So to the wines. What immediately stands out about these is the design aesthetic, which is the product of MASH, a South Australian design crew who are cleaning up, doing some really cool stuff. Check out their website to see what I mean. This wicked design sort of features on the Linnaea website too, and its unique scrolling function and layout. Check it out to see what I mean. Beautiful imagery in the design, as well as creative, figurative language in the tasting notes, culminates in what I reckon is a pretty sweet little package. But it'd all be for nothing if what's inside was shy, and if it was just a pretty face. Fear not, it's well tasty. I've got two Cabernets here, the 2011 Heathcote, 2009 Napa to taste, and I've got my big ass Cabernet glass too, which according to Mr. Riedel makes Cabernet taste better. He's an intimidating man, and who am I to argue? Besides, you can have just a glass and end up necking half a bottle with this bad boy. 2011 Heathcote Cabernet. I do love Cabernet. This is confidently restrained blueberry. It's got sort of cheery acidity, and it's a real savoury style. It washes over the palate fresh. Neither fruit nor tannin dominate, but rather support each other as they lay this, solid foundation for some char-grilled lamb chops, which is exactly what I ate with this wine last night. The lamb and the Cabernet loved each other very much. This, however, is a scene stealer. This is the money shot. 2009. There's not much of this left. 2009 Napa Valley Cabernet. This is soft like a well-worn sofa. You put your feet up, get your relax on, because this is a go slow kind of wine. So lush, soft, just rolls over the palate in ripples of dark fruit. Never flabby though, it's supported by this lovely kind of fine-grained tannin. This is a late night, low light, crackling fire, bearskin rug, roaring fire kind of wine. Get on board. So the complete package, $33 for the Heathcote, $55 for the Napa Valley. Get on their website and have a poke around if you want to buy. It's definitely well worth a look. And very much looking forward to the Barolo landing too. Daniel said he's heading over there in a couple of months to bottle it, so look out. And I'll see if I can squeeze in another video next week before I head off to Adelaide. I mentioned this on Facebook this week that I am super stoked to have been invited to judge in the Adelaide Review Hot 100, a wine show I've been interested in for some time. I'll share more about this later because it's far from the typical wine show and will be heaps of fun. Anyway, stay tuned. As always, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and thank you for this delicious 2009 Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon, Daniel and Michelle, and cheers.